beautiful city of Cape Town was the venue for the inaugural Cape Town 10s Rugby tournament, celebrated as the official welcome to the Southern Hemisphere rugby season. The Cape Town 10s is not just a rugby tournament, but a chance to catch up on old friends, forge new ones, and blend the game we all love with one hell of a party. Welcome to the 2009 Cape Town 10s Rugby Tournament. With teams from all over the world jetting in to play in the Cape Town 10s, a welcome function got things underway. Teams from across South Africa joined internationals from Nigeria, Canada, the United Kingdom, New Zealand and Australia to celebrate the game of rugby beneath the magnificent Table Mountain. Plenty of big names were drawn to this year's inaugural event. Former Gloucester Hardman Jake Boer made an appearance, along with some of his Adidas Sports Illustrated legend teammates. Amongst them Zach Feonati, the Samoan tank, Matt Phillips, the New Zealand-born Italian, and a number of international friends of the game. After a welcome from hosts Rob Fleck and Bob Skinstad, the rules of the weekend were briefed to the almost 1,000-strong contingent of players and management. 10-a-side rugby sees 5 forwards and 5 backs for a brace of yet open running rugby, and with a voluntary rolling subs at each set piece, the action wasn't going to stop. Good mates Robbie Fleck and Bob Skinstad hatched the idea for the Cape Town 10s with tournament director Ron Rutland over a couple of beers.
Basically, Flecky and I have travelled around the world and played in some of the tournaments like this, Dubai and Bangkok and that. Ron Rutland is a close friend of mine, actually managed Bangkok tournament and then managed in Hong Kong as well. And we said to him, is this something you could do in Cape Town? He left his job there, came to Cape Town and basically started it for us. He's the tournament director. It's been amazing.
We were sitting in the beer tent last night, myself and Flecky and Skinner just took a moment out and just looked all around us and we thought, you know, we could not have hoped for anything more from a sort of a party and a social atmosphere. So, I mean, from our immediate vision for the next sort of 2-year plan is to make it a lot more international, get some overseas sides. Those teams have now got a year to plan and you know, put us in part of their programs, their training programs, their budgets. Teams like Munster and Stade France have already indicated very strongly that they'll be out here. So that from that point of view, and also get some higher profile South African teams for the Premier Division. And then the beer division, which is and the veterans, which is the real heart and soul of the tournament. Those divisions, I mean, the demand, we had to cut off the teams a long time ago. So in conjunction with Hammies, we'll hopefully get another field in next year and basically build from this platform that we've got here.
Really, this tournament just can grow and we can go anywhere we want with it, you know. I mean, that's the thing. It's our baby. We can do what we can grow this thing to whichever we want.
It's no secret that the Cape Town 10s wasn't just about exciting running rugby, but also the giant tent in the corner. The Castle Lager beer tent was the place to be on Saturday night. 2,000 people jamming to the tunes of international cover band The Lightyears, who'd flown out from London to entertain the crowd. And the true spirit of Cape Town and the Cape Town 10s emerged on force.
It's been fantastic. It's very, very well organised, and I think the weather has obviously played its part. Has been fantastic. The weather really has been incredible. Actually, quite glad that today's a bit of a cooler day, but it's been an awesome tournament.
Loved every second. I think it's been amazing. Can't wait for next year. I think it'll be twice the size. The guys are looking really forward to it.
Oh, I think it's awesome. What a great event. I think it's just going to go so much further. I think everyone is enjoying it, and that's what it's about, especially rugby, old, young, and new guys from overseas. So great.
Oh, I think it is a phenomenal idea. I think Flecky and Bobby have done something great here. I think that this is an inaugural tournament, and I think it'll just grow from strength to strength. I think next year, just a word of mouth alone is just going to make it spread. It's going to be massive. I think it's fantastic.
It's good. I think it's probably more 7s than towards the 15 side, so it's quite open and loose, and the guys can hopefully score a few tries, and it's quite nice for the guys on the side, for the spectators. So I think it's gone off really, really well, and all credit to both Bob and Flecky. I think they've done a great job.
Oh, it's been awesome. It's a great format. This first time for 10s for me. It's a little bit slower than 7s. You get to hide a little bit more, but it's been a great tournament. It really is.
A tournament of this nature would not be a success without ensuring that the future of the game is looked after. And the Elan South African legends came to the party in no small way, hosting a tag rugby clinic on the main field in the lunch break on day 2, giving 200 kids some very special attention and coaching from some real rugby legends.
When I first heard about the Cape Town Tens, I got a hold of Ron, Bobby Skinstad and Robbie Fleck and launched the idea, planted the seed about running a clinic during the Tens, getting the players involved in doing a little bit of community work in the lunch break on Sunday. They thought it was a good idea. It's an excellent idea to get rugby players, ex-rugby players and people that want to play rugby involved. And we hope to be involved with the Tens next year. Next year we're hoping to also set a world record with the most kids playing tag rugby at one event, and it will be done here at the Tens.
The Premier League final was a hotly contested affair, with the Western Province Vodacom Cup team preparing for the season ahead, coming up against the powerful Stellenbosch side in the Marties colours. It was surprisingly the Marties outfit who controlled the game early on, scoring quickly and making the Western Province outfit work just to keep up. A number of fantastic tries illustrated just how exciting the tournament was. This off third phase ball from the Marties side, showing why the tournament has such a big future and why the Marties had looked the team to beat all weekend. In the end, that try proving crucial for the Stellenbosch side. They went on to be crowned the 2009 Cape Town Tens champions in the Premier League, making them the team to beat in next year's event.
No, it was heartbreaking. I thought we must be about 12 points up at first half because playing with the wind against Western Province. But it turns out that we have the guts, we keep the ball in the second half and we score our last try, so I'm very happy.
Days of magnificent rugby then beneath the vista of Table Mountain, giving the Cape Town Tens a wonderful start to what promises to be a long-serving competition. With the rugby done, it was off to the Castle Beer tent for one last hurrah, players and spectators celebrating a fabulous festival of rugby. That's all from the 2009 Cape Town Tens. We look forward to seeing you back next year, both on and off the pitch.